back again.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter. The more you play, the more I wonder.
Wonder about what? Oh, just in general. Alright then. With the King of Dust, the Jack of Scales awaits. Cooldown times for weapons and artifacts are doubled, and in every combat the last enemy alive can no longer be stunned or interrupted. 2 times Deadman's Gorge, 2 times supplies. That's actually pretty good.
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
Did he say creatures of Zeus? We playing with ancient Greece mythology here? So old graveyard, a wife's fury, a giant eagle, goblin holes free. Oh man, I have a lot of new stuff, okay. Removal time. Field of Poppies is nice, I'd want to keep that. Oh right, the triple ratman hunting. Haha. One more. Crucible is actually very worth it. Alright, fine, I'll remove... the Peasant. Heroes Remains, or the latest edition. Isn't the music a little loud?
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
Oh, his scepter.
Scales. I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
Good to know.
A choice. Select your desire.
Perfect.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Ah.
Aha! The Count enters the picture.
The Count? Oh, I remember. On a dark, moonless night down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I'm in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? A vampire, in other words. The stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. I am not yet sated. Would you like to earn more gold? Mortal, you seem unusually willing to give up your blood for material gain. The stranger goes on to tell you a tale of secret blood auctions and where they may be found.
It is yours. You can take it.
See, this game does one thing so well, and it's why would you want to unlock these tokens? Well, because they eventually lead to more tokens that lead to more equipment. That's why you would want to try out new stuff. A lot of the time when I get into a game and I find a build that works, there's no need to try anything new, but in here, you're constantly given reasons why you would want to do it yourself without the game telling you do it. You don't have to do it. You can play through the entire time with an axe or a sword and the basic shield. But why? There's so much more to uncover, and it's not even that difficult. Alone.
Usury, the root of all troubles.
In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper, on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me the gold I need to save my store, I will repay you one day, with interest. The shopkeeper gratefully accepts your gold, saying, "You won't regret this." After 10 steps...
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
Oh, that's a blessing. After 10 steps, player draws 3 gold cards. That's good. You know why? Because if I get robbed or something on the way, that gold is safely stored.
Noble in mind, or simply noble by birth?
A nobleman approaches on a chariot as you walk the streets of Stigal. He notices you and comes to a stop. "Greetings, mercenary. I am a collector of rare weapons and yours intrigues me. Would you part with it for gold?" Now, this is an encounter which depends on equipment, and if you happen to have a non-special weapon, he would not be interested, as far as I can tell. I do want to keep my weapon, but since I want the token... Splendid! I've never seen one of these. Enjoy your newfound wealth. The nobleman rides away.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
That's a lot of money. In before I get robbed. That would be funny.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly. I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play. A ship at dock is worth nothing until it sails.
That's right. I don't even have a shield, I'll just be using the default basic weapon. But I can do this! I believe in myself. Oh no, I do have a shield. Oh, because my equipment is upgraded. Oh, the last enemy cannot be interrupted. Ah, or stunned. I see.
Do you trust the cards will work in your favor, Bold?
Perfect. Ah, no,
We
why?
flee into all sorts of vices, do we not? All in the hope that we will forget.
Why not afterwards? I wanted to first discover. Oh. Oh well. Nope.
Deeper towards our foe.
No! I didn't click that! I was aiming at... Oh, fuck's sake. Now I have the...
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Like, come on. I was aiming at continue. I don't know why they did not register. Oh, that's why they give you a shield. Because some of the enemies can't be fought if you don't have a shield, because they have their shield guard and that can be broken, not with a regular weapon. These roll to the side when you try and finish them off when they're on the ground, so they're quite tough opponents. Kicked out of the court. Or, well, out of the... Oh, almost out of the arena. Jack of Skulls or Six of Plague? I'll do the Jack.
The Jack of Skulls returns to the fray. Would you expect any less?
Captain Jack. Bring me back to the Crucible's track. Anyway. I'm glad I can't roll outside the arena. Oh, you can stun him. Ah. Oh, he hit me? Cheats. Hacks, I tell you. Oh, come on! Oh right, the last can be... I gotta remember that. The last cannot be stunned or countered. It's gonna be dangerous. Wait, what? Final arena?
Meet the Jack again.
What?
Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we.
Oh, come on. Okay, it seems like the combat is picking up. I was pressing Q. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Even if simple swings, he cannot be interrupted. There. 22 health. What you can do is just keep on stepping back and forth to regain health. 1 gold gain. Well, that's pretty weak. There's the blessing. There. A bit of health. Desert Storm.
Nature is the greatest threat, even with the queen now dispatched. Be swift.
You are traveling through a desert when a dust storm approaches. You may be able to reach the safety of some nearby hills before the storm hits you. You know what I would want to see at some point in the game? I know that this game already has a sequel, but if maybe the card on the left changed itself to a animated version of what's happening, that would be neat. It's like, imagine you step on the card, it shows up, you click an option, and suddenly it changes and your character's like either running for the hills or whatever. That would be pretty good. Well, I can only hope for some of this to appear in Hand of Fate 3, because there's Hand of Fate 2 already.
Take it.
I think everyone sells food, pretty much. Some at better prices, some at worse. I've seen traders sell food at 4 gold a piece, but if there's no other trader, I'll take this. Why not? Especially since I need to heal up. What else does he sell? Alchemical silver. Press 2 to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer your combo, the more explosive the reaction. While all dragon relics are equipped, receive 50% max health and full healing after every combat. What are all dragon relics? No, I don't know. Lizardmen take double damage from the player's attacks. Considering I'm fighting the Jack of Scales, which is a lizard, yes.
Let the lizardmen beware.
I'll equip it for the final.
What will you do with that?
Oh, I'm not telling you. The faster attack speed sounds good.
A wonderful creation, forged of alchemical processes, but given permanent shape. I know of nothing like it.
I think keeping 38 gold
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Is good enough. Huh! What a joke. Shady Grove. Okay, I thought that was gonna be an ambush, but it wasn't. And look, the trader's gonna be selling at a better price. Regular shops sell food cheaper. 4. I got robbed. And for 10 there's a discount of 10 money. Feathered Ice. During combat, press 2 to create a blast of freezing ice centered on the adventurer. Berserker Armor. During combat, every hit you sustain increases your speed and weapon strength. Oh wait, alchemical silver is a weapon! Ah, oh, okay. I might buy the Berserker Armor. Wait, no, alchemical silver is not a weapon. Oh, feathered ice is neither a weapon. I see. Okay, Alright then.
You begin to see the nature of the questions we will ask. Do we look to the past or to the future? Is your decision predetermined or made in the moment?
All I know is that there's a boat on the horizon. I wonder if I'm gonna have, instead of 7 charges on the silver, 8 in the next combat. Because I think it's limited use. Nice.
More health to work with. Much good mate, do you? I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
You return to the landlocked lubber and find it somehow even emptier than before. Carlo is entertained by the story of your time in Norwich. You explain that you were told you will need a highbinder to find the missing ships. Carlo laughs. It's not a highbinder, it's the highbinder. He's a broker of information. If he knows anything about the missing boats, then he'll tell us if we can pay his price. Where would I get iron ore? I'll contribute what I can towards the highbinder, but as you can see, the tavern business hasn't made me a rich man. He'll accept any currency, but we'll have to provide enough to make it worth his while. Alright then, I'll send word along with our payment and the highbinder will set a meet. Oh wait, I paid 20 food? I thought it was 20 gold. Oh shit. Well, I can buy 10
token
food,
will unlock
so.
more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
When you return to the mug and barrel, you spot the huntsman lurking in a shadowy corner of the bar. A solitary warm ale sits cooling in front of an empty chair, while a collection of empty mugs indicates that your arrival has been long awaited. I started without you, he says cheerily, but without looking up. I've got questions for you, and you will have questions for me. Questions leads to stories, stories lead to memories, and I cannot bear those without a lot of these. He rakes his mug across the others on the table, producing a discordant chime. Sit down, you're making me look impolite. Given that you've already dragged me through forests and glen, I see that trying to dissuade you from this hunt would be pointless. I know how you feel. I was a boy of 5 when I first saw old Whitey. Sorry, that's what I call him. The White Minotaur. The huntsman proceeds to tell you a tale of destruction and grief, a tale decades in the making. After a while, he lapses into silence, like a river that has run dry.
Come now, hurry up. We don't have forever.
No, we do. I think I was tracking it when you stumbled into my trap. Head back into the forest and see what you can find. I've got business to attend to elsewhere. I'll buy 10 food. I need it. Good.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can indeed. Old graveyard.
Are you afraid of the grave?
In an
irony.
In an old abandoned graveyard, the restless spirit sense the presence of a cursed soul. Is that me? They are not pleased to have been disturbed. Ghostly talons claw agonizingly at your flesh until you finally reach the other side of the graveyard. What?
Ouch.
Fucking cursed.
You can always review your cards here. Here is all you have gained.
I think it's because I'm cursed. I didn't realize it initially, but I am cursed by the boss.
The lizard men are nothing if not patient. He waits for you. When I dreamed long ago, my dreams were of flight.
As you are walking one day, a large shadow passes over you. Looking up, you see a giant eagle swooping down towards you. The bird picks you up and carries you to faraway lands. After flying for a while, you see a monastery high up in the mountains. From your vantage point, in the eagle's strong grip, you can just make out a rough, overgrown trail leading up to it. The wind whips furiously past you as the eagle continues to climb higher. The wind whips furiously past you as the eagle continues to climb higher, and eventually, after many hours, the eagle drops you into a small lake.
One more piece of the puzzle for you.
And on to an Embertown hero. You've come across an injured adventurer, and he's gonna tell you that... Oh, that's a different one. I've always wanted that, he yells as he lunges forward. I guess he's seen my weapon? Not much of a hero, is it? Ah, shit. He knocks you to the ground and kicks your weapon into the forest. Defenseless, you can do little to stop him taking your artifact and gold. Later, you manage to find your weapon. Shit. Not much of a hero, is it?
So often, this is how the story ends, is it not? The hero tries, the hero dies. Their memory is celebrated, but they are lost.
You pass a funeral. It's obvious from the size of the procession that the deceased was a well-loved figure. You are approached by the cleric. This great hero fell defending our beloved town of Wondermere. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts, but must be returned to his hometown for the proper burial rites to be completed. Will you do this, traveler? Thank you. This will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look for the town cleric when you get there.
Such an elegant use of rage and anger. You wouldn't expect it of the barbarian hordes.
Spiked shield. And hurry! It's not wise to anger the spirits of the dead by delaying their proper rites. After 5 steps...
Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of
After
course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
After 5 steps, player loses 50% max health. Are you serious? Oh, I can make it there in time, I hope. The altar.
Whimsy and caprice. The domains of the old gods. Were they always thus? Or has age corrupted their natures?
On a deserted hilltop in a faraway land, you discover an old altar. The gods of the old religion are powerful yet unpredictable in their favors. Do you wish to pray at the altar? On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling and a flash of lightning answers your prayer. Triple damage against stun.
Favorably.
Yes, they do. Look at all those tokens. Goblin King.
There's a token
3.
in it for you if you win.
Hi, lad! The enigmatic goblin, Mr. Lionel, climbs out of a barrel behind the tavern as you pass through a small village. I've made some refinements to the magic device, and I think we'll do better this time if we take another shot at those treasure vaults. You see, goblins sometimes hide their best treasure, magic items and such like, in enchanted treasure chests. The magic amulet will now reveal these to you if there should chance to be one in any treasure vault we happen to visit. What say you, lad? Shall we have another shot at that Goblin King's treasure? Let's go right now. I think I've located one in a desert not far from here. Under the blazing sun of a nameless desert, you and the goblin find a door, partially buried beneath the shifting sands. You can keep whatever gold you recover, but remember to look around for treasure chests. They're sure to hold something worthwhile. Okay, dude. Oh, I didn't... Well, I was not sure why was it zooming in so much. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna die on a trap, really? I haven't found a box. Not yet. Mr. Lionel looks disappointed as you report your failure to find any treasure chests. There must be one in there somewhere, you're just not looking hard enough. No, not really. Oh.
Look. Look deeply. This is the fate of heroes.
You reach Wondermere, hometown of the dead adventurer. The town clerk meets you at the gate. He appears to have been standing vigil. Thank you, this blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you also have his shield? Truly you have done the Almighty's work in returning this shield. Thank you, blessed are we who protect it, can fell those who trespass against us. I receive 1 food every lizard killed. Oh yeah, and money. You have done blessed work this day. For your services we will prepare for you a sacred artifact, and you may continue your good work through the dark days ahead. Okay. There's still unexplored things, and I'm low on food. Traveling healer. No, I don't think so. There we go. Finally a chance to gain some gold. Oh, of scales. 2 lizards equals 2 food. There's a huge failure? Oh, shite. Well, at least it's not a huge failure. That would have been something. I think if you have a huge failure, an extra enemy is added to their ranks. What, they have fireballs? What the hell? Oh, come on. Fucking traps, man. Because it's the last one, he is once again immune. Oh, fuck your shielding. Finally. +1 food. This isn't looking all that great. No, why max health? Give me food or something. Okay, let's see if he sells any food. I think he will, but... Oh, he sells at actually not a bad price. Oh, whoops.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Yeah, I am. You can bet that I am. The White Council free. While resting at the inn of a small town, you are suddenly accosted by a young man. You! It's all your fault. You doomed the village of Dimsgate. The White Council thinks that we paid you to attack their men. In retribution, they have plagued our town with the undead. One day, a group of mages appeared out of nowhere and laid a curse on the town. Some men, my father included, tried to stop them, but it was hopeless. Their magical shields blocked every blow. Then they conjured a hail of enchanted arrows that pierced our men through flesh, bone, and organ. We had to abandon our village. Even now, a horde of the living dead keeps us from returning. And so you should. You can start by returning to our village and clearing out the undead. Well, the exit is right next to it, so...
Now, a fight for the ages.
Oh,
I
no.
expect greatness.
And that's gonna end it. So I'll have to do this step again. I didn't even equip the helmet which I bought for this thing to do double damage to lizardmen. Oh shit. This is gonna hurt. At least there are no fire spitters here. Whoa, nice damage. Friendly fire may I add. Oh, there's fucking shields. I think what the point is over here is to just get him to attack his friendlies. Ah, how did he hit me, huh? Really? Smack. And another. Alright, one dead, plus one food. Ouch. Plus one food again. I just want to kill him. Come on. Oh, he's dead. Ouch. Ah, I didn't expect that. Did he hit fries? Finally. But I'm disappointed that I couldn't do the council.
Well played. Well played indeed. You have defeated something that I never expected to die.
At the start of your adventure, you gain an equipment card. You start your adventures with more food, your equipment has been upgraded, ratmen have had their strength increased, bandits have had their health increased, and lizardmen have had their strength increased. The scepter.
The wand represents my will in the purest sense. It is not too late for you to give up now. Go peacefully to your fate and leave me to mine. You begin to assemble a credible deck. Let us see what happens next.
For trading so enthusiastically, you receive Blood Auction. For loaning gold, you receive Marketplace. For trading with the nobleman, you receive Good Fortune and the Lovers. For surviving a desert storm, you receive Lost in the Desert. Of course. For paying fee to the Highbinder, you receive this card. Meet the Highbinder. For meeting the Huntsman, you receive Tracks in Town. For taking a ride with a giant eagle, you receive Good Fortune and Cursed Treasure. For gaining the praise of the gods of the old religion, you receive Good Fortune, or Great Fortune, and Demon Trader. For returning the belongings of the dead hero of Wondermere, you receive Holy Order. Gain 10 gold per blessing. And Warcry. As a reward for defeating my Lizardman Jack, you receive Queen of Skulls, Dark Ritual, Holy Forge, Metal Ore. As a reward for defeating my Lizardman, you receive Hairness Antlers and Undead Bane.
Halfway done. Let us continue.
Halfway? I just might be able to finish this game in one day.